Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Primavera P6 course. Here we are studying the cost management budgeting. First we did time management and then now we are studying cost management. In cost management we did, here I want to show you, we define the roles: skilled worker, non-skilled worker and machine works, MW, and we assign their responsibilities. So now we will define the resources list 3M with their rates. So if rates change from date to date, then we may add multiple dates for different rates called effective dates. Mean that some time happened that rates changed after 10 days of or 20 days of the cement, sand and aggregate. So we add different effective, so that are effective dates, we add them. So today we will define the resources list and with rates. Let's move to the software. We already log in our account. Here to define the resources with their rates, first go to Enterprise in the main menu, Enterprise, and then go to resources. Here these are resources. Last time we defined the roles. Here we define the resources. So these are different resources by default. You can use them in your projects, but here we will delete them all. Let me here you can delete it. Here you can delete resources, no, only material, you can delete it too. Here I have deleted all the resources which are by default. Now we will add our own resources for our project. First I will add, do not show this widget again. So okay, do not show, click finish. Here I will add the resource ID RLC. First we will name our project resources of low CNTER. Okay, sources of Lahore Center. Then click on this add button. Here first we will, as we know that we have three type of resources: manpower, material and machinery. Here I will add MP power, then click add this arrow button because these are the resources of resource or the and the branches of resource of Lahore Center. So next we have manpower, material, MA material, and next we have, click on the add button, then this arrow, click on this arrow button to make the branch of resource of Lahore Center. Here we add MACH MAT. Here we MAT, here machine. So these are three main resources of our project. Then we will add their branches. Here in manpower we have, first we have HP helper, Then we next have make the branch of it by this arrow button to the manpower. Mason, MAS, okay. Here we are Mason, and its ID name we will MSN. We will add it to MSN. Then click this arrow button to make the branch of manpower. STL, steel fixer, steel fixer, steel fixer. Then click on the add button. We require carpenter, CP, ID name, carpenter. Then click on the add button, this arrow button, P, painter. We require painter in manpower, and then click on add button, this arrow button. We required machine operator MO. This is also in manpower. So these are the resources we added in manpower: helper, mason, steelwork, fixer, carpenter, painter, and machine operator. So you can add at any time resources at any time of the project. So this is not big deal, you can change it at any time. Next we will go to material. Next we are in material. Here you can see this is the detailed window of resources. Okay, here you will see in material we do not have, this is not a label, not a non-label refer to machine, and here we have to click on this add by highlighting the material. We will click on this material because these are the material, and click on yes button. So here you will show, it will show the sign of materials. So in materials we will add different materials. In material we have click on this arrow button to make the branch of material. We have a cement, then click on add button. We click this arrow button, cement, brick, we have bricks, then click on add button, this arrow button, sand, sand, then click on this arrow button of sand. We have e.t.c aggregates, then click on this arrow button. We have next paint paint, click on this arrow button, we need shuttering, shuttering. Oh shit, we forget main material, let we add it, that is steel, which is main part of materials, STL. So we will add steel, and now let's move to machine. In machine we, here you can see this is the detail window. It can be hide by clicking on this, click right button of your mouse, left button of your mouse, then right button, click here on detail, it will hide. Then if you want to show it again, then click on this detail button again, it will show again you. Here we highlighted the machine is non-label, so we will this here you will sign the, it will show the sign of machine. Okay, in machine we will add excavator required in machine excavator, and then we required dumper, dumper dumper, and then we require machine mixer machine mixer for concrete. So these are three machines we required. We required many more, but here this is just example to show you guys. You can add as per your project requirement. And this is civil project, construction related. If you are from the field of business, energy, or from the mechanical engineering, you can add them with respect to your projects. There are many resources by default which we deleted them, so you can use them all. So here it's up to your preference and your project requirements. Here we will add the units of measure. Sorry, click again. Here we will add the primary roles. The manpower default unit is hour per day, so that is by default unit hour per day for manpower. So there it will not show any other unit up here. So here we will assign their primary roles. Helper is, we in last lectures we defined the roles. So helper is non-skilled worker. Select this. Helper is non-skilled worker. Mason is skilled worker. Double click. This is all steel. Fixer is also a skilled worker. Then this is also skilled worker. Carpenter is a skilled worker. Painter is a skilled worker, and machine operator is a skilled worker. So these are skilled worker. Helper is a non-skilled worker. Next we will go to material. In material, first we will define the units of measure, because it's not measured in hour. Every material have different units. Some are in numbers, some are cement unit is numbers. So we'll add the numbers. Here automatically it will show 8 numbers per day, but we will edit it as per requirements, as per the activity, as per day. So we will edit it again later. Here it will show 8 numbers per day. Cement. Then next, brick unit is, we know that brick is also measured in numbers. And then sand is measured in cubic feet. Here, and same aggregate is measured in cubic feet or cubic meter. So volume is the actual unit of sand and aggregate. Paint is measured in liters. And shuttering is measured in square feet. Area is the unit of shuttering. Steel is measured in tons. Here is ton. So we added the units of material here. Next go to the machine here. It's non-labor unit is hour per day, so it's by default. Here we change machine works Their primary role is machine works, mixer machine is also a, oh, sorry, here it is by mistake, machine worker, machine works. Okay, this is how we assign the primary roles and their units of measure of materials. So here material unit cement is 8 numbers per day, 3 numbers per day, cubic feet required per day, sand aggregate cubic feet required per day, paint required liter per day or per activity. And here down you can see in detail window we have unit and price. In unit and price we will add here unit and price column, max unit, effective date. Effective date means that on which date these rates will be applicable. So we will add that date on which date the rates are applicable, because we can add here date next here. If the rates change of cement, then we add here effective date to change their rates. Select it first. We will select manpower, helper. First we will select helper, and helper effective date we will select our project is started on 10 June, so we will select 10 June effective date. It can be changed, we can select it any as per the as we buy the different materials, we add different effective dates as per their rates. We add different effective dates here. And we required helper. How many helper we required? One helper 8 hours per day, so we required 10 helper per day. So 10 helper will 10 helper mean multiply it with the 8, mean 80 hours per day. Here we will add 80 hours per day. It means we required 10 helper. Here we will add the standard rate. Helper standard rate we add 500 rupees. So you can select your own currency. We talk it at the starting of that course about the currency. Helper rate is 500 per hour. So no, it's per day or per day. So here next mason we required it to mason each. These are the maximum units we are adding. So in later when we will assign these resources to the each activities on which we require specific resources on that activity, we can change these numbers, but here we just defining the maximum you required. Maximum mason required 3, and let's take it 5, and price of mason 1000, we take it 1000. So now we have to quick. Next, steel fixer we required we required 5 steel fixers, so it means 40 hour multiply with 8, 40 hour per day. Here standard rate we required for steel fixer is let's give him 800. Okay, next we will go carpenter we required 2, it means 16 hour per day. So these are the maximum units we are adding. Carpenter rate is we add them 900. Okay, then painter, this is just example to show you guys. Painter will require 2, it's multiplied with 8, 16 hour per day maximum. These are units we adding maximum, and their prices of the painter 700 we are adding. This is by the exam. Machine operator will require 2 machine operator means 16 or maximum or per day. Then we rate for that is machine operator rate is 1500. Okay, 1500. Then let's go to material cement maximum we required per maximum we required per day. Let me add 200 cement bag. This is not we assigning the resources to the activity, just we defining the maximum unit and then their rates. Cement bag is 500 for piece, 500 per number, for one bag is 500. Okay, next brick per day we require brick 1000 2000. Let's we add 2000 and the rates 10 per member. Then sand we required 200 cubic feet. This is just example. So sand it will 40 for cubic feet, and then aggregate we required 200 maximum. It's just an example, don't mind, I am taking it very less. So aggregate price I maybe 60 per cubic feet. Paint we required liters, 8 liters per day, it's enough. Per liter we have price 1000 for example. Shuttering we required how much square feet we required one maximum 1000 square feet. Then the price per square feet is, let we take it 10 100. Okay, 100. Steel we required 8 ton per day maximum. So we price of the ton will be, here it is just example, you can take it. Let me add 1 lakh. Okay, this is just example. And machine operator, machine mixer, excavator maximum 2 we require 16 hour per day, multiply with 8, it will give the 16 hour per day. So price of standard rate 1500. And then dumper we require 2 dumper per day, 16 hour per day. The price is 1500. The mixer machine we require 2 mixer machine. Then we maximum. These are the maximum units and their price is standard rate. We 2000. Okay, just we define the resources and their, we define the roles, primary roles and their units of measure. and their units and prices, maximum units we can use in this project, and their rates. Next we will assign these resources to each activity, how much we require for that activity. So thanks for watching this lecture. Please stay tuned for next.